Hi everyone, welcome to my channel today. It's Lynn here. So in today's video I'm popping on to share with you a cute Easter treat gift box. And to create this box I am using some craft card, an oval die, and my die measures roughly 4¼ inches across by 6¼ in length. I am also going to use some papers to decorate the treat box, but I haven't decided yet which one, so I'll come on to those a little bit further into my video. So what I did first of all was I've cut myself 2 ovals from my craft card. Then what I did next was I took my 2 ovals, lined them up one on top of the other, and you can either use your scoreboard and pop it into your scoreboard and just run a score line across, and so that we end up with a straight cut across the bottom. So we want to get rid of these little pieces on both of your ovals. If you like, you could take a ruler and a pencil, draw a line across, do that on both of your ovals. Okay, so now what you will have once you've cut your bottom off is 2 pieces like this. So we're going to pop one to one side, then take the second oval, and what we want to do is start drawing some zigzag lines across the second oval. Okay, so grab yourself a pencil and a ruler. So the effect is we are trying to make an eggshell. So come down about 1.5 inches. And what I am going to do is just draw sort of some zigzag lines using my ruler. You can do it freehand if you like, and just make the zigzags at various lengths, and just do sort of different zigzag lines across the oval until you get something like that. Okay, then what we want to do is cut these out. So I'm just going to grab my scissors. If you have any pencil marks left on your card, all you need to do is just rub those out. We're just coming across like this, following the pencil marks like so. This one, like that. Just follow the lines like so. Okay. Okie dokie. So you will get something like that, as if you've just taken your egg and cracked it open, and you get your shell looking like that. Okie dokie, so next take yourself a piece of craft card or whatever card you are using to create your treat box, and you want to have it the length of an A4 piece of card, and the width is 2 inches. Okay, then pop it into your scoreboard and score first of all at 1/2 inch and score it at 1.5 inches at the other side. With your A4 piece of craft card, what we want to do on the long side is make a couple of score lines to create the bottom and the side of your box. So bring in your oval and kind of pop it sort of halfway so that you have roughly equal sides. Line your bottom piece of your oval. So on the outer side of your oval, make a little score line, and the same at the other side. Take it onto your scoreboard and create yourself 2 score lines like so. Fold them over and burnish. Okay, and you will see that they are the length of your oval. All right, like that. Then what we want to do is, with your scissors, just cut up to the first score line. Same on this side, down to the first score line. Flip it across and do the same on the other side. Okay, so next I've got myself some design paper pads. It's a Beautiful Day from the Works and an ombre design paper pad from the range. These are from last year, so I don't think they are available to buy now. And what you want to do is cut yourself 2 ovals, and one of them we just want to keep like so, but the other one, what we want to do is bring the little part of the treat box that looks like the cracked part of the egg, and you want to pop it onto your paper and just draw around the shape onto your paper and cut it out, and you will have this effect like so. And what we are going to do is pop these onto the craft card, but I am leaving a little border around my box like this. If you want, you could just pop yours straight over. It's entirely up to yourself. To stick it to my box, I'm just using my glue stick, and I've got myself a piece of scrap paper. I'm just going around with my glue. Then I'm bringing my piece of card back in, and I am just going to leave a small border of craft card. You're going to have a little bit of the paper showing around the side. So all you will need to do is just take your scissors and trim this off. Go around, and then what you will do next is just come along and trim the bottom of your paper. Then what we want to do is do the same with the larger piece of paper. And again, I am leaving just a small border at the top, like that. There won't be any around the edge. And again, just come around with your scissors and just cut around the edge of your card like so, and again just trim the bottom off your paper. Okie dokie, so now that I've stuck my papers onto my craft card, what we need to do next is stick the bottom and the sides of the box together. And what you want to do is, so take the back part of the egg, and this part here is the bottom of the box. this is the two sides. So what is going to happen is we are going to be, gluing the bottom of the box to the back of there. We need to stick the two sides of the box. Just decide how far up the side you would like your box to go. Okay, so I am keeping mine a little bit smaller than the front of the box, so I'm coming up a good halfway. So I have cut my sides down to 3 inches. So what you want to do is just cut little wedges like this along the two sides. Okay, like that. Like that. Okay, you will do that on the other side and then flip it around and do the same on this side here. Don't touch the center pieces. You want that left like that. Okay, and then once you've cut those down, what I then did was I got my scoring tool and I've just curved the craft paper around like this, and the same on the other side. Okay, so it is going to look like so you can see it curving round. That's so it can sit nicely around the treat box. So I'm going to grab my glue, and what I am going to do, I've got my Kalal all-purpose construction glue, and this is great for 3D projects and construction work, and pop a little bit of glue along the bottom like so. And what you want to do is take it to the bottom, keep it there until you get a good bond, and then once that's stuck, you want to put a little bit of glue onto the little teeth. Tuck these around the side of the box, lining them up like that, and then do the same on the other side. Bring that up and around like so. To add the front of the box, we just want to pop our glue onto the little teeth and a little bit along the bottom. Bring the front of your egg in, line it up and stick it down like that. Okay, so that is now all stuck together. So to finish my little Easter treat box, I am going to pop a little bow on the top corner like so. And then all I'm going to do here is I've got some Easter glitter decorations, and I've taken some of the Easter eggs and I've just been doing some little dots and some wiggly lines across the eggs, and I'm going to just stick these down, and then I've just popped my little dairy milk chocolate eggs into a little bag and tied a cute pink ribbon around the top. So I have created the little treat box to hold some lovely dairy milk chocolate eggs, which just sit perfectly inside my little treat box. I've just popped them onto a little jaunty angle, and there you go. There is my gorgeous treat box, and how sweet does that look? I've decorated the back with the same paper as the inside of the egg. I've popped a little bow, the little bunny peeping through, and then I've just popped my little glittery eggs, which are stickers. I did some little bits of colouring with my pens, popped some zigzag lines and some little dots and stuck them onto the front of the box. And yeah, there you go. There is my lovely Easter treat box. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, would you please consider giving me a thumbs up and also leave me a comment? I would really love to hear from you. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would be really grateful for this. In the meantime, happy crafting, have a wonderful Easter, take care, see you soon, and bye bye for now.